let's connect with our viewers and also connect with our financial planner on board today who will be doing your live financial planning. But just before that, let me flash our WhatsApp number and email ID once again, because a lot of viewers don't know our WhatsApp number. That is what we get in return. So 865-797-4571. And the email ID is themoneyshow@etnow.tv. All you have to do is just log on to this WhatsApp number, send across your question, or if it's an email question, do send across your number so that we can get in touch with you. A lot of times there are few things in the details or investment portfolio which are missing. We can take that live if you are there on the call with us, and our expert can actually do your in-depth financial planning with all the details in hand. Okay, let's move on and let's welcome our expert on the show today. I have with me Gautam Kalia, who's the head super investor, Mira Asset Share Khan. Gautam, hi, good evening and welcome to the show. And Gautam, let's begin with Vinita's question. I think you also have that query on you. She's from Delhi, 46 years old, and average risk taker is what her risk profile is. She's mentioned that in the question. 1 CR goal in 10 years, and she's ready to do lump sum at regular intervals whenever she can save money. So far, there's no fixed income to do SIP is what she's given. Investments so far are in ICICI Pru Blue Chip, 4 lakh collected corpus after 8 years of one-time investment. ICICI Pru Value Discovery Fund, again direct plan, 4.5 lakh collected through one-time investment. Recently invested in 2 plans, that is Parag Parikh Flexi Cap, again 6 lakh lump sum. Motilal Oswal Mid Cap, a direct plan, and 4 lakh lump sum. She's thinking of another lump sum investment of almost 25 lakhs in mutual funds to achieve her goal till 2035. She can do it in regular mutual fund plan, and whenever she can do it regularly also whenever she saves some money, during this one-time investment as well. So, okay, I think the funds that she has selected are pretty good, but 25 lakhs, the next chunk is pretty big. How many funds would you recommend her to, divide this investment and stagger it accordingly?
Yeah. So I'll just come to the fund recommendation. What I wanted to highlight is that this investment of 18.5 lakhs with the fresh investment of 25 lakhs would help create a corpus of 1.35 crores in the next 10 years if we assume a return of 12%. Now, when we look at the schemes, what we do is we design the portfolio and we decide on the allocation of each category, and then we arrive at the percentage, the actual value allocation. So that's why the numbers will be not round numbers; they'll be a little bit different. So ICICI Prudential Blue Chip, there's already 4 lakhs invested. Another 9 lakhs 5,000 should be invested there, taking the total to 13 lakh 5,000. White Oak Capital Large and Mid is a new scheme that should be added, 4 lakh 35,000 there. Motilal Oswal Midcap already has 4 lakhs, no further addition required there. But Nippon India Growth Fund, which is again in the midcap space, we suggest to add 4 lakh 70,000 there. Then ICICI Prudential Value Discovery for 4 lakh 50,000, please continue with that. Parag Parikh Flexi Cap, where you already have 6 lakhs, add another 2.55 lakhs, taking the total to 8.55 lakhs. And finally, add a multi-asset fund like SBI Multi-Asset Allocation Fund of 4.35 lakhs, which is about 10% of the overall portfolio allocation. So that will take, complete the allocation of 43 lakh 50,000.
All right, I don't have her on the phone line, but I hope that she's gotten the details noted down. Let's take Rachna's question. She has an SIP. Okay, almost 31,000. She can step up by 10%. Time horizon is 20 years. Corpus is 2 CR. Funds are JM Flexi Cap, HDFC Flexi Cap, HDFC Mid Cap Opportunity, Kotak Multi Cap, Motilal Oswal Large and Mid Cap, Tata Small Cap, Bandhan Small Cap, and she wants you to review her portfolio. 2 Flexi Cap funds, are they good or not? 2 funds in HDFC House, Fund House, is it a good strategy or not? Total 7 funds available in the portfolio. All right, interesting questions. Gautam.
So for Rachna again, I like sorry. So for Rachna again, I'd say that the existing SIP of 20,000 rupees per month with a step up of 10% every year will end up helping her create a corpus of 5.7 crores, around 5.7 or 5.8 crores in the next 20 years, assuming a return of 12% per year. When I look at the scheme list, I see most of the schemes are okay. Just a few suggestions, because there's no dedicated large cap allocation So that's something that I'd like to add. So Nippon India Large Cap Fund is something that I'd like to add to this portfolio. And there are three places where that uh, allocation can be adjusted from. So Motilal Oswal Large and Mid Cap, the 7,000, of that 3,500 should move to Nippon India Large Cap. The Tata Small Cap, where the 3,000 allocation, 1,500 should move to Nippon India Large Cap. And the JM Flexi Cap 4,000, that entire allocation should move to Nippon India Large Cap. I think that will make the portfolio with a stronger bias on the large cap side.
Okay, and so how many funds from a fund house are we actually allowed to have? Since she just has like two funds from HDFC, ideally, what is the thumb rule over here?
So it's I would avoid giving a thumb rule, but if you have a, let's say, a 10 fund portfolio, maybe three funds or four funds at the most you should have from a fund house. Uh, the key reason why normally we don't advise having a lot of funds from the same fund houses, that sometimes what ends up happening is that the process of stock selection followed by fund houses, or the overall view of the market that a fund house follows, that seeps into what we call as a group think. It's like a behavioral issue where more of the portfolio start looking similar to each other. Now, a lot of the fund houses are aware of this, and they have checks and balances in place to avoid this. And that's why I'm not very comfortable saying this as a thumb rule. But yes, we when we review portfolios, we do look at AMC level concentration as well, and we try to identify those pockets of concentration and reduce that. So it's something that is, I would say, more AMC specific.
Right, let's take Sagar's question, and he's 38 years old, has a daughter, investing in mutual fund from past 2 years, HDFC large cap, Parag Parikh flexi cap, Quant small cap, Nippon India small cap, Motilal Oswal mid cap, HDFC pharma and healthcare, Grow Gold ETF fund of fund. The question is, are these funds good, is the family future safe? Any changes that needs to be done? If he is to make 1 CR after 15 to 20 years, can that be done with these funds and with this investment amount? He can also step it up by 10% every year. He says that I also have two regular funds. Do I need to change them to direct?
Right. So what I suggest to Sagar is that, when you say 15 to 20 years, there's a big difference. Those 5 years at the end actually make a massive difference to the potential value of your portfolio. So if you invest your SIP of 20,000 per month, it would end up generating about 1.65 crores in the next 15 years. But that instead of 1.65, if you wait another 5 years to 20 years, that 1.65 will become 3.72. So more than double, especially with the step up of 10% every year, and we are assuming a return of 12%. So that is extremely important. You're rewarded in terms of patience. As far as the funds are concerned, the only suggestion I have is moving the quant small cap product. So you've got 5,000 rupees of SIP there. Just move this equally between HDFC large cap, which is already there, and Parag Parikh flexi cap, which is already existing in the portfolio. That will reduce your small cap allocation and build your large and flexi cap allocation. So that's the only suggestion change I would suggest. Now, regarding your second point on you have two regular funds and I need to change them to direct, my suggestion is uh, you have to decide whether you need an advisor.
Right,
Given your
right.
portfolio, I would say that it's better that you rely on an advisor. And for that, if you go through a distributor, then probably regular funds. If you go through a registered investment advisor, then direct.
All right, that's all. And I think with that, it's a wrap on the show as well. Thank you so much, Gautam, for taking time out and helping our viewers with their financial portfolio queries today. Thanks. And for our viewers, I'm going to leave you with our WhatsApp number and email ID where you can send across your questions. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.